Late-stra this, late-stra that. Who cares? It's good enough. We're good, we're close enough. It's like 4 minutes off, like... Come on, give me a break, come on. 4 minutes, come on. Okay. This outfit has a kind of flaw in it, chat, I won't lie. It has a little flaw. Oh, fuck. There we go. Chat, yeah, this... I feel like maybe they were a bit generous for, this part. Maybe they were expecting someone to have a little bit more girth than what they had. I don't know, but, shit don't fit very well. But that's okay. It fits pretty good, everywhere else, so I guess that's all that matters, so. Could wear the plate. The plate? I could wear the fucking shit. Fit check? I'll do a fit check in a second. We get S deer. S deer? I don't know what deer is. Where is... Fuck, I don't know. I need to focus more on my German. It's like, where did you get the dress, right? That's what you're saying? Where did you get the dress? I mean, how are you? I'm dumb. I'm fucking dumb. I'm so bad. I'm so bad, chat. I need to go back. I need to study. Oh, damn. I need to go back. My German is failing me. Scheiße. Mein Deutsch ist sehr schlecht. Schlitz, or fuck, whatever. I lost my German skills. Listen, I've been doing the Duolingo, okay. If she can pull out the 7 pins at once. Wouldn't mind if Astra was my waitress at Oktoberfest. It's chubby as this tree achieved, it will work fine. Well, yeah. And it's not got that. I mean, I guess it does have a little bit more room. Like, if I gain some weight, it'd be alright. But I just wish that, like, I was looking for those fake pads. Like, maybe I could, like, yeah, put something like that in there. Maybe I could put that in there and have have him in there as well. If we do this, chat. If we do that, now we're cooking. This is how it. See, chat. If you saw me, I'm just. Ooh. Were you looking at my supple breast? I'll fool anybody. All right, it's a good thing I'm wearing like a bra, because this would not work otherwise. They're cracking pair of knockers. In weight, then you have to eat more. I know the struggle than most people. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Fuck, that was loud. Sorry. I have to turn up my microphone every time I go on Discord, because it's super quiet on Discord for some reason, and then I forget to turn it down. Whoops. Would you get implants if you could? Probably not. Maybe if they were completely paid for and it was from a doctor that I really trusted. I'd rather have FFS before I'd have like a boob job. But I'd also really want to be like, I wouldn't want to go up very much. Like if I'm an A cup right now, I'd want to go up to like B. That's it. Like I want them to be like more noticeable, but I don't need them to be like giant knockers. I hate Like, you know, when you're watching, you know, trans people on the hub or whatever, they always have these fucking balloon wonky ass looking titties, and I always think they're such a turnoff. Like, nothing turns me off more than when I'm trying to like self-insert to some trans person in a video, and then they got these fucking lob-eyed balloons flapping all around, and I'm just like, what? That's nasty, dude. How? That's so unattractive. It's disgusting. Nice hairstyle. Oh, thank you. Dear is a dative form of the second person German pronoun. How's it going for you? Der. I know do is you, so der. I should have known that. I should have known that. Really? I should have. That was an L on my part. I should have known that. I just got confused because I'm, you know, I was not thinking about German. You know how to keep getting booba, eat more plus estrogen, it helps fat redistribution. Yeah, I know, but there is like a genetic coded cup size that you have, and it's like you can eat as much as you want, and unless you're fat, you're not gonna get bigger tits. Like I don't want to get, I don't want to get big tits at the cost of being a fat ass. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. I like being thinner, on the thinner side of life. I like that. I don't really want to, like, you know, lose that. My mom, she used to be really thin, and then she got up there a little bit. Not knocking my mom, but you know what I mean? Like, it's in my genetics. So, like, I gotta be aware that if I'm not careful, I could just, you know what I mean? I don't know if that would happen, because I've literally never been fat, and I've always had I've had an eating disorder for like as long as I can remember, so I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'm aware of it. I'm cognizant. I'm on the lookout. Some of it's random. My mother is large while my sister is small. Shrug. I heard someone say you can expect the cup size you can expect to get is like take your smallest relative. So if you have a sister who's got like B cups, but your mom has D cups, your sister's the one you're gonna go off of. What is her cup size? Go a cup size down. So if your sister has like C cups and your mom has D cups, you'll probably get B cups, right? It's sort of how it works. I mean, at least that's what I've heard people say. I'm sure there are like exceptions to that rule. I know there's some people who have just like, they just got crazy like titties out of nowhere, and it's insane. I think my titties look pretty decent. Like honestly, I like when my titties are like, they're not, you know, when they've got a little bit of when they're a little bit more perky, you know what I mean? I like the way they look. They look proportional when they're like that. But I feel like if I just went up 2 cup sizes, it would look awful. Vanna, I just want Astra to be healthy away, and I'd like to see healthy Astra. I am healthy. I don't know why you guys think I'm like underweight. I'm not underweight. I'm perfectly. I mean, I haven't weighed myself in a minute. I probably should, but I need AAA batteries to do that, and I don't have AAA batteries. I could get AAA batteries when I go to Walmart later tonight, but then I have to spend money on AAA batteries. I don't really care enough to do that. But I you know. I think I'm like 115. I think I gained weight since I moved here. So like, I think I'm like 115, 117, which is really not underweight for my height. It's just really short, yeah. One way to test the theory of going up 2 cup sizes. You can't go back though. It's your edit. You can't go back. Turn that down a little bit. We want to see thick Astra. Well, maybe I should. I do kind of want to get up to like 130. Just to see what it's like, and then go back down. But we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. I want to wait at least until I'm back on Spyro, because that'll be nice. But I have to wait like a couple weeks before I can go back on Spyro, which sucks. It means I'll have gone like 2 months without Spyro, and that sucks. Read that again. We want to see thick Astra, thick ass Astra. Why would you say thick ass Astra when it's just clearly thick Astra? What was wrong with you? Don't be like, read that again. I read it right. You typed it wrong. Did your body look like when you were 140? Well, that was completely before my transition, right? I was like 16 or 17. I think I have that picture. Like, I've shown you guys the picture of what I looked like before. I don't know where, maybe I can find it really quick. Hold on. Downloads. Might be in downloads. I have a picture of me. There's me and my rebel. Fuck, I love that picture. Where's my goddamn thing? It's here somewhere. I know it is. I know it is, chat. I know it is. I gotta like make sure I don't accidentally show this on screen. Where the fuck is it? You guys have seen the picture where it's like me in my like mechanic outfit, right? And I was like about to go work or something at the job I had. That's oh, here it is. I found it. I found it, chat. It's okay. I found it. This is right, thought I forgot to censor that one for a second. This is what I used to look like. I mean, I think this was a little bit before I started to lose all the weight. So this would have been about like 135 me, I think. Around there. I don't know, I don't remember exactly how much I weighed at this point. But this would have been around more when I weighed what like heavier. I definitely weighed more here than I do now. This is like 2016, 2018. I think this is like 2017 or something like that. And then this is 2024. So this is like, I don't know, it's like 5-year difference. What a weird timeline. Put that in r/trans timelines, see what they say. Look better as a girl? Yeah, I kind of do. I did not look that great. I mean, honestly, I've said this before. If you're not an attractive person, transitioning isn't going to make you attractive. But honestly, I think I was a bit of a glow up. Resisting to my urge to crop. The one in the black uniform, yeah. There was another photo where you genuinely looked chubby. Was there? I don't know. I haven't seen that one. It might have been at some point. You look way younger in the 2014. Not 2014. That was 2024. Take it off. The other was 2017. The newer one was 2024. There's a universe out there where Astra is a bloke. Yeah, honestly though, that's the thing. I don't think I was an attractive bloke. I don't think I was. I'd have been short. I would have been like baby faced. It wouldn't have worked. What happened to your twin brother? I don't have a twin brother. I do not have a twin brother. I have 2 brothers, and both of them got my dad's genetics. Like, my sister and I got my mom's genetics, and then my brothers got my dad's genetics. And it's pretty, like, apparent. If you saw my brother, you wouldn't necessarily know they're my brother, but if you saw my sister, you'd be like, oh my god. Like, still looking good. That I would ask, Jizzy, but I believe you like us. Let's all look awful first thing in the morning. What? Oh, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do kind of look like a, yeah, I look like a ghoul first thing in the morning. This is true. Not everyone looks bad first thing in the morning. You'd have to ask Jiz what he says, what he thinks. Didn't you say you look like a younger version of your sister? Yeah, I look very much so like my sister. I don't know if I look like a younger version of her, but I look a lot like her. We're very similar. German ancestry fitting the costume. I know, right? Someone did a spin redeem, so I'm gonna do that. Which is also gonna count as a fit check. Because fuck it. So I haven't like totally cleaned up from the PO box stream, so ignore any mess you see. Don't judge me, even though I know you will. Floor drill? Kinda. A little bit of a floor drill going on. behind the chair. I have yet to deal with it, alright? I have yet to deal with it. Fuck. That goes up really high as it turns out. Do not do that again. Fuck. This is not meant. This is a dress not meant for spinning, as it turns out. Can't with the. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Ah! What the fuck? Oh, my dew. I spilt my dew. One second, chat. 1 second. Black? I don't know what you're talking about. Are we just saying random colors in chat? Okay. I got it. I need to go get another Mountain Dew though, chat. God damn it. Okay. Fuck, I got all over my mouse pad. Oh god. Oh god. God damn it. This is tragic. I don't even know what happened. What happened? Why did it... Why did it tip over? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm so confused. Thought we all look bad first thing in the morning? It's just a commercial. Sound right in my ear. Dumb or idiot? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. It was loud. It was a loud ad. I'm sorry. Sorry, chat. I didn't mean to force you to watch an ad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Oops. I think Ash would spill a sippy cup. It's not a sippy cup. I'm blaming that one on Phoebe for linking the video. Sending you my medical bill for my ears. That was 10k channel points worth spent. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Great professional streamer. Professional streamer here. I'm suing. Is a huge sippy cup? I don't have a sippy. I mean, I do have like a sippy cup, but I'm not using it. Your sound setup is my fault. I mean, listen, it's not my fault that it like plays super loud. Listen, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. All right. Why is it louder for you guys than it is for me? It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why that is. I just turn my speakers down. It's my fault. It is. It is, goddammit. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't tell me anything else. Fuck. I was like, I bet everyone just left because of that. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. So I don't like watching videos. People send me links all the time. They just send me links and they get mad when I don't watch what they said. It's like, this is why. This is why I do it. It was a very funny ad, it was. There's a 70s plus video here. Did you get the headphone cushions? Not yet. I'm waiting till tomorrow because they're not open today because it's Sunday. And so I'm waiting till tomorrow. And then, because tomorrow the jacket and the helmet are supposed to be there. I don't know if they will be. So, 70 plus viewers? Not anymore, there's not. Not after I blasted their eardrums. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to the, I don't know when I'm going to the, post office. Probably either tomorrow or Tuesday. Anything eventful happen on your ride today? No, but I have been doing a lot more, like, I've been pushing it, chat, right? I've been, like, first I started off small. I just went down my, like, local back road to, like, a little parking lot, and then I drove back. I didn't drive far, just from very back. It was real short. And then I took a little bit further, and then the next day I took a little bit further. Eventually I got to, like, just watch the counter go from 67 to 54 at times. We set up, come back. Damn it. I hate when people say the viewer count in chat. Top speed? I almost got up to 80. I feel like I could have gotten to 80, but I didn't push it. I wasn't like... I feel like I could have gotten it up to 80. But either way, I've been like slowly pushing it more and more into like proper town. There's a bunch of roundabouts where I live, so like getting through like the first roundabout was like really scary, but then I started doing it more and now I'm like, okay, now I get roundabouts. I'm not nearly as scared as roundabouts as I was. And then I've just been like actually going through town like on real roads and traffic. Like I drove for like, I put 20 miles on it today, chat. I put 20 miles on it. That's not bad. That's not bad. Currently 5 people here. Drake's delivery went well. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it gets up to 60 miles an hour pretty quickly. Like it gets up there pretty. Like I don't feel like it struggles to get up to 55, 60, and it really doesn't struggle that much to get up to like 65, 70. And I feel like just pushing, like I can get there without even trying, really. And then once it's there, I feel like all I have to do is give it a little bit more goose, and a little bit more goose, and then I think I could hit 80 on it. I think I could, which for a Rebel 250, that's not bad. I rode 20 miles just to take my motorcycle test. Listen, Shota, we don't need you showing up here, okay? But listen, I'm doing better. I'm gonna drive to Walmart tonight. So I drove earlier today at like, it was more midday, like 3 o'clock or something. So I got some midday, practice. But I feel like I really want to be able to drive at night. I don't want to be scared. I want to be able to, if I need to, make a midnight run somewhere on my bike. So I need to be able to drive at night. And so I'm gonna practice that tonight. After my stream, I'm gonna go to Walmart. And that's gonna be like another step up in terms of like challenge, you know what I mean? But I think I can do it. I'm pretty confident right now. I'm feeling pretty good because I drove a lot earlier today. But I'm gonna go back out tonight, and I'm probably gonna get myself some McDonald's. I'm gonna like try to go and actually get myself McDonald's tonight, and because I'm hungry as shit and I haven't eaten. Have you tested the headlights at night? I haven't tested them at night, but they're the kind of headlights that there's on and then there's more on. It's like there's no, you can't turn the headlights off. Just if you have the key on, the lights are on. Can you carry many groceries on your bike? I have some saddlebags. I have 2 saddlebags, and I have a big-ass backpack. So, I just need to get some, like, razors and some cat food. And then that with some McDonald's. I feel like I'm gonna get razors, cat food. I was just about to say maybe a Mountain Dew, but I don't even think I'm gonna get that. I think I'm just gonna get razors and cat food from Walmart, and then I'm gonna go across the street to McDonald's, and I'm gonna get some McDonald's, and I think I can, because I'm only getting, what, McNuggies, so it'll be fine. The backpack Derek sent is pretty big. It's huge. It's crazy. I was looking at it, chat. It's a really nice backpack. I was just, earlier today after I got home from my ride, I just took it off and was just admiring it, because it's like, this backpack is sick. Because I was looking at it, I really want to go on, like, a long road trip on my bike. Like, I want to pack a tent, you know what I mean? Like, one of those small tents that has your, like, you can put your bike in. I want to get one of those and, like, do a boondocking tour across, like, the country. I really want to go to Burning Man, right? I really want to go to Burning Man this year, but I don't think I'm gonna go to Burning Man this year. Like, it's like really important to me that I go to Burning Man this year, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to, and it sucks because it's just way not in the budget. But maybe next year, as a tribute to this year, I'll actually do it, because I want to do what I want to do, chat, is I want to take my Honda Rebel 250 from, like, Central Florida all the way to Las Vegas to go to Burning Man. I think that would be a fucking kick-ass video. Like, honestly, it's tempting for me to just be like, fuck it. If someone bought me the ticket to go to Burning Man, I would do it. I would get on that bike and I would go. I'd fucking do it, man. I don't even care, but it's not happening, so. Are you laughing Burning Man flooded? Yeah. There's a very specific reason why I want to go to Burning Man, and it has basically nothing to do with Burning Man itself. Like, honestly, I could go there, spend like 10 minutes looking around, and then drive back, and that would suffice for me, but holy shit, Vanna.
Let's take care of this first. Girl voice, please.
Thank you, Vanna. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 135. What the fuck? Fuck. Why do you want to go there? So they're scattering the ashes of my friend, so I really, really want to go. But it's not something that, so it's like I can't go again next year and have it be the same. So it's like, it's really sad and it's really depressing and I don't like talking about it, but I want to go because of that, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. TTS is low? Yeah, I know TTS is low. So I read out the text instead of have TTS do it, because TTS is pretty quiet. I need to turn it, I don't know how to turn it up, but I need to figure out how to do it. You can go to Coachella. I don't even know what Coachella is compared to Burning Man. I don't know how they're related. The goal is full. Dude, I think we've got, like, we're gonna have, like, all of the motorcycle gear. I think we're getting close to it. We have the helmet, the jacket, and the gloves. It's like, we got everything. Now, all I need is the pants and the boots, and then I'll have literally everything. Okay, first of all, how much is an hour? 135, so that's 60 minutes, I think. Like, so that's about over an hour, I think, right? Okay. Your volume control and alerts are Streamlabs. Do it in this Streamlabs website for the audio. You do it on the website? I'll figure it out later. The thing is, chat, I really, really want to, like, take my bike on a long road trip. I don't know why, and I think maybe the Rebel would be an awful, like, bike to do that on, but I really want to try it. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle? Oh, yeah.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
Somebody bought the rights to the Fire Festival for $250,000. That's crazy. Burning Man is held in Nevada desert, emphasizing radical self-expression, art, and community participation with Leave No Trace ethos. Coachella in California is primarily a music and arts festival known for its lineup of popular musical artists and art installations and celebrity sightings. Yeah, like, I really don't care about any of that, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it wasn't for, like, the outlying or underlying circumstances for me wanting to go, I probably wouldn't want to go. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I really don't care that much about actually going to Burning Man. It's mostly for the other reason. Didn't you owe like an hour ago, voice? No, I did that yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before that, but I did. I did do it. I did. You should drive your motorcycle to Oktoberfest. How would I do that? How would I drive to Oktoberfest? Would I like have to like take a ferry? Maybe if I drove to Alaska and then took a ferry from Alaska to Russia and then crossed over the border from Russia to China and then took another ferry from China and then went all the way down through China to Vietnam. And then maybe I went through all the way down to Vietnam. I could take a ferry from Vietnam to maybe the Philippines. And then maybe I could get from there to Japan just because, you know, I gotta hit Japan. And then I go back to China. And then I go all the way through China to Vietnam, through Cambodia, through Thailand, maybe skip Myanmar if I can. And then I go to Bangladesh, maybe skip India because, you know, it's India. I don't know. India's pretty. India can be kind of cool too. So maybe I would want to go through India. I don't know. And then I can just go. Once I'm through India, then I have to get through like Pakistan. And then I'd have to go through like parts of either Russia again, or I'd have to go through like the Middle East. So I don't know if that would work. I don't know if that would work. Probably don't want to go to Russia. I just watched a video of some guy who like got arrested in Russia for being American, and it's like scary as fuck. Like they totally made up a bogus charge and got him on nothing. It was crazy. But it has lots of Oktoberfest because we have a lot of Germans. Yes, it's true. I guess I could just do one here, but you know. I'm really making Top Gear +1. That's what I kind of want to do. I love the idea of doing a big long road trip and like filming the whole thing and uploading the whole thing as like a moto vlog. I've been looking into it. There are a couple cameras I can get that are really, really cool. Like I could get a chin mount for my helmet and get like a GoPro for like the POV cam. And then there's called a 360 F5 or something like that, or X5 360, and it's really fucking cool because you just mount it on your bike and you get like 4K 360 degree like footage. It's really cool. But I think I would need like $1,000 to get all that gear. I think the Insta 360 is like $500-600 or something like that, or maybe $700, and then a GoPro would be like, I don't know, another 300. So if I had 1,000, I could probably do it. So maybe by the time I'm like actually confident enough to ride that type of distance, then I could afford that. But we'll see. Could ride to Sturgis? I don't know where that is. They used to have an Oktoberfest in Tampa. Do you ever check out that channel I showed you? I think I've seen it before. Yeah, I did check them out. They're not. I don't know. I don't like I don't like their content for some reason. It just doesn't grab me the same way. Maybe it's because it's on an adventure bike. I feel like adventure bikes are so easy. You know what I mean? Like, doing that on a Rebel is so much more interesting because it's like, from the viewer's point of view, it's like, whoa, this fucker is doing like thousands of miles on a 250cc Honda Rebel. That's kind of cool. They're just in North Dakota. I didn't know that. I don't really want to ride all the way to North Dakota. North Dakota's why? There's nothing in North Dakota. Maybe Americans shouldn't travel to Russia while the US is actively arming and supporting the hostile power on its border? Yeah, well, you know. What's better than being in an American prison, being in a Russian prison? Chat, what do you think would happen to me if I went to a Russian prison? How do you think they would react to my existence? Carl Bushby? To walk an unbroken path around the world? Well, that's a walk. Walking's a bit different. And he also skipped Africa, like, entirely. Like, this is pretty cool. Like, I would love to do this route. Like, this would be really cool to do on a bike, but I don't know if you could. Because, like, especially right around here, like, I don't know if you get through. Because a lot of this is through Russia. A lot of this is through China. A lot of this is through, like, Kyrgyzstan. And it's really, like, a lot of those places generally aren't the most friendly towards Americans. And I think they might just, like, arrest me just because they don't like me or something like that. They could. They could totally do that. My favorite Russian streamer is Gittikas. I don't know who that is. They would run a train on you? Probably. Don't let those fantasies get to you again. I don't know what you're talking about. Deutsche. Deutsche. Sturgis, South Dakota. I see. Look at how he got from Kazakhstan to Azerbaijan. He swam across the Caspian Sea. He literally went through the fucking sea. Chat, now that would be interesting. What if you took a Sea-Doo and, like, made it so it could actually do both Sea-Doo things and motorcycle things? Like, what if you had an amphibious motorcycle? Could you go, like, could you travel the world and drive over, like, water and shit too? That'd be sick. Is this the girl voice? It is the girl voice. It's called a jet ski. It's called a ski-doo. It's called a sea-doo. I mean, sea-doo's a brand, but you know what I mean. Russians would run a train over you, those hating psychopaths. I don't know, man. I think they might just put me in, like, isolation, though. I don't think... Because I watched that video, and he talked about his experience in a Russian prison, and it didn't seem like there was any opportunities for, you know, like, you shower alone, I think. You don't shower with other people, so... They might be more homophobic in Russia. I'm not sure. All you gotta do is put skis on the front and dirt tires so you can ride on the water for a while at speed. I don't know. You shower with women? I don't think so. I can almost guarantee you they wouldn't have me showering with women if I went to a Russian prison. Those were Russians. It ain't that luxurious. Have you been to a Russian prison, Arist Music? Have you been there? Can you enlighten us on what it's like? Is it illegal to talk about gay people around children in Russia? I mean, it might be. I don't fucking know. Do you consider yourself gay? Read this in actual law. I'm gonna turn the audio on the desktop way down this time so I don't blow everyone's eardrums out. As a dude. It's so awkward, chat. This is why you have to practice girl voice, honestly. This is why you have to do it. Because, like, it's moments like that where it's like when you have to just be like, oh, thank you. Like, that's so is that person real? Is that actually a trans person in Russia that looks that good? That's crazy. Thanks, my name's
Felix.
She streams? But she's like actually trans? She's an actual trans woman. That's crazy. How do you even get trans care in Russia? And they were doing like the full Russian cosplay too. That's kind of cute. This is what Stalin would have wanted for the young men of Russia from today. Ruski. You get this to this level that you sound like a girl. You have to practice it, and you have to just keep practicing it. Really, it's not that hard once you get the hang of it. I took a I had a voice coach for a little bit, and I think she really put me on the right path to learning how to do it properly. If you do it wrong and you just kind of force it and you don't like listen to your body, then you're gonna fuck your shit up. Like if you don't if you do it wrong, it can start to strain your throat. And so it's like, whenever I notice that, I always notice, oh, I need to change how I'm doing it. Because sometimes it's tempting to go like higher up in the pitch, but really you don't really want to go that high in pitch. What you want to do is you want to kind of change your inflection so it sounds more feminine while just barely raising the pitch of your voice. And that does like the bulk of it, I think. And it's not... Like, I could talk like this forever. Like, my voice isn't being strained right now by doing this. You know what I mean? So it's really about practice and getting to the point where you can do it consistently without actually straining your voice. Specifically, gay men in Russian prisons may be subjected to or outcast status or caste system, and they are often treated as outcasts within the prison system, or relegated to performing the worst tasks, eating separately, and forced to sleep near latrines. Humiliation and psychological trauma. Inmates are often subject to verbal abuse, psychological trauma aimed at shaming and dehumanizing them. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. What if I just tell the Russians I'm not gay? What if I just be like,
I love Russian pussy. Give me the woman. Give me all the women. I want to fuck Russian pussy. Hey, blood.
Astra's default voice is between feminine and masculine? Yeah. So if you got a really deep voice, it might be harder. I don't know. But I didn't have like a turbo deep voice when I, like, as my default voice, so I don't know. Rusty, bussy. Along Christian countries, Russian is the only beat by Ukrainian homophobia. Really? Russia's less homophobic than Ukraine? I feel like that's weird, but... I wasn't planning on going to either of those two countries anytime soon, so that's okay with me. Bob's may say different. Well, that's just Gyno. I don't know what you want from me. This is the 5'3", 110-pound long-haired feminine guy? I mean, yeah, but that's just a stylistic choice. That doesn't mean anything, you know... Got quite a jawline. She and Bruce Campbell should have babies. Who? Go to Germanistan? I do want to go to Germany. I'd love to go to Germany. I'd love to go to Switzerland. I'd love to go to Austria. I'd love to visit the whole place. I'd love to like do a vertical tour, maybe starting in like Norway and going through Sweden and then down into like Denmark, then Germany. And then going through, like, Sweden, Austria, and then northern Italy, down into Italy, through to Rome, and down all the way to Sicily. Oh, that would be so fucking cool, chat. I want to do that, like, on a motorcycle. I want to do, like, a European motorcycle tour. That would be so fucking sick. Could you imagine if I had just, like, rented a motorcycle or something over there and just toured it through the entire European Union? Visit Europe now because it's going downhill fast? Well, I can't visit now because I don't have money, so I'll probably have to wait until it's already shitty when I can afford it. Linux install one attempt. I don't know what lots to count.
Helga, my queen. Helga.
Why the fuck do they have to put fucking Metallica underneath it? God damn it. Like, I can't play this with audio because it's fucking copyright. Damn, what the fuck?
Helga.
Dog's future wife, this is 2000. I wonder where she is now. I wonder what she looks like now. She's still like super beefcaked up. I'm going to Germany next year. Yeah, I wish I was going to Germany, man. I wish I was going to Germany, but alas, your boy's broke as shit and doesn't have Europe money, so that's not happening. If I had money to go to Europe right now, I'd probably rather buy a different bike. Because I want to get it. I want to, like, I have the itch now. Now that I have my bike and I'm learning to ride it, I have the itch where I want another bike. I don't want to get rid of my bike. I want to get another one. Like, I'm like, ooh, I could get this bike, or I could get that bike. If a rich man offered you to do all that and hook you up with a nice bank account, but you'd all have to be his girlfriend the whole time, would you? I mean, that depends. That depends entirely if I'm currently in a relationship and if they would let me. But, like, assuming I'm not in a relationship, maybe? I might. Because, like, how often do you get to fucking go through Europe on a, like, a paid tour through Europe? But at the same time, like, if they came up to me right now, then I'd probably say, like, no. Because, you know. Unless it's, like, I don't know. Dub girlfriend, if it's just for money, then why not? Double girlfriend? I don't think Jizzy's gonna be alright with that. If Jizzy was okay with it, then probably. But if he wasn't, you know, I couldn't blame him for not being okay with that, you know what I mean? Volunteer as tribute. Astra isn't for sale, maybe I'm wrong. Astra has dignity, Astra has standards.
Yeah, I'd fucking do it. I'll do it for 20 bucks.
Well, okay, maybe not. As long as Astra gets a +1. I'll let a rich man buy me, take me to dinner. And Europe? Yeah, I mean, like, come on. I would take Astra on my yacht. She's more likely to put out when on the high seas. Yeah, you know, because the implications. Because, you know, the implications. There's that word again, Dennis. What? I don't like that word. My streamer is a hoe. Apologize to Finn, JK. Hey. Also got near 24-hour travel transit. I need your blessing, Astra. My whole body aches. A near 24-hour travel transit. Where did you go? Fuck, dude. I'm glad you're alright, though. I can see me crying. You know, because the implications. Where did you go? Azur J, where did you go to? What was the trip? You could have gone around the world in 24 hours, so like, where did you go? Get some foodies and rest. Yeah. You went to Pound Town. Hell of a trip to Pound Town. Even if bad vibes were okay with Astra as a woman, one person, yeah. I have no idea how to use this thing, but it's kind of a fun fidget toy. I really don't understand, like, how it's supposed to work. The wrist ball. I don't know how this is supposed to work, but it's kind of fun to just fuck around with. Another country nearby, just the whole transit was a fucking mess. How do you spend 24 hours on transit to a country that was nearby? What the fuck? 1,500 miles should not take 24 hours. It's like a 17-hour trip. And maybe, I guess, I don't know, it just depends. 1,500 miles isn't, it's not short. You look cute? Oh, thank you. Fuck, chat. I think I'm gonna get some nuggies after the stream. I'm gonna go to Walmart after the stream, and I'm gonna get some nuggies. And I'm gonna eat those nuggies, and it's gonna be delicious. If you have laborers, it can easily take that long. I guess that's true. I guess that's true. And honestly, like, I probably wouldn't do a 15-mile, like, road trip without stopping in the middle. So I'd probably, like... Because, like, I stopped twice on my trip down to Florida. And it's about 1,700 miles, I think, from Iowa to Florida. So I guess it was a couple-day trip for me, so maybe I shouldn't be talking shit. Fly to Japan, it'll take about that long. Yeah. Have you tried McDonald's chicken strips? I haven't. Are they good? I want to, like, try them, but I also don't want to be disappointed. You know what I mean? I blessed you the crispiest chicken nuggets, Astra. Oh, I hope so. The one I've been going to, they have pretty good chicken nuggets at the McDonald's I've been at. If I could have taken over the drive, we could have had it done. Well, you don't know how to drive stick, though, so it just didn't work. So C+. Yeah, I think that's why I mean, I might try them, but I think I'm just gonna stick with the nuggies. The nuggies are always banger, especially if you eat them, like, right after you get them. You have the basic idea? Yeah, but you wouldn't really want to... If you've only ever been on a bike, you probably don't want to jump on a car without practicing. You're gonna be... Because, like, you know, when you're doing a bike clutch, it's all your fingers. And you have a lot of control over it and about when you actually grab the thing, because it's your fingers. But when it's your clutch on the foot, it's your whole leg basically has to do it. And it's like your actual... like heel and how it does that, and there's more nuance to it. It's different, and if you're not used to it, it definitely is not it's not something you would just get in and go, really, probably. Like, I could have shown you how to do it probably, but I don't know if it would have been worth it. In the UK, most people drive manual than automatic. I know, it's the one thing they do right over there, to be honest. No, but you can try to drive my car if you want. I can like teach you how to drive. It's not that hard, especially if you already know about like if you already know how to drive like a bike, it's gonna be easier for you if you've never done the clutch at all, but I don't know. I feel like for me, because I drove a car and I know how to drive a clutch on a car, the actual process was a lot easier. Like, learning how to drive a bike was way easier because of that, because I don't have any problem shifting. Like, a lot of new people, like, I'll watch videos of new people riding Rebels or something, and all the time, they shift like shit. It's, like, very, like, clunky, like, clutch and rev the nuts off of it, let off the clutch super fast, and just go... But I don't know, I feel like I'm doing pretty good with it. Manual car is a lot different than on a bike, though, to be fair. Yeah, it does. Somebody teach his friend how to drive a clutch. That's a good video idea. Whole generation of children confused by a clutch. Yeah, I love those stories where it's like some guy doing Uber or DoorDash or like Uber or some shit, and like someone gets in their car and they start driving them around, and the person's like, I don't feel safe. You keep messing with the center, the shift lever. Why do you keep doing that? I don't have to do that on my car. It seems dangerous. Why are you doing that? And it's like, oh my god, dude, you fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. Oh, why does this car have 3 pedals? What the fuck? Why can't I find drive? Literally the best anti-theft device. The gyro ball to wrist ball.
Very easy. So essentially what you do is you grab it and you see how there's some arrows on there, just there. You got to start by actually using those arrows to wind it up. So we go like that and we wind it up. So you want to get it all the way so it does it. Doesn't take too long. This is where you actually get to be able to start it up so you can actually use it. As you can see there, it's getting very, very hard to use it. Now, this is my sore wrist here. So hold into your wrist as well. And as you start to turn it, you've got to twist your wrist at the same time to get some momentum up. So let's do it now. So it's loaded up. So you got to keep on turning your wrist like this. You see how I'm turning my wrist at the moment?
What?
And you can you hear the noise coming in? See the bright lights in there? Isn't that cool? So you want to...
What?
You just want to flick your wrist around like that. Now that gives you the momentum in the power ball. So you can do smaller moves, or you can do bigger moves. So I like to do the bigger moves, so I really like to get my wrist in there. Can you see? It sounds like a plane taking off, doesn't it? Can you hear that?
How the...
So now it's going, see the lights flashing there? So this is where I...
Oh god, what the fuck?
Go the other way as well, just by doing that.
Wait.
What these exercises for is dependent up to you.
Wait.
You really want to use it to build your wrist strength, but look at those lovely lights in there as well.
I don't even understand how that works. Apparently there's lights? It does move. What the fuck?
Yeah, so that's the gyroscope powerball.
What the fuck? Okay. I guess that's how you do that. You figure 8 motions, like, makes it look easy. Goldilocks, the sound is too high, then too low. Listen, alright. Alright, I think that's fully, like... Is this supposed to be good for my wrist? I don't get it. I don't understand how this is, like... It is kind of cool to, like, flick around, though. Oh god, it's kind of got some, like, power in there. I feel like it's gonna, like, fly out of my hand. You look so inexperienced. What do you mean by that? I'm sure can it become more easy? I understand how to shift. I just remember my gears are just muscle memory. H patterns aren't hard. No, but Dab, I'm not worried about the H pattern. I'm worried about the clutch itself. Like the clutch is different. You're gonna struggle with the clutch at first. I just have to like. I really don't understand it, but okay, whatever. Whatever. I have no clue. Yeah, you're probably gonna struggle more with the clutch, like it's the clutch pedal at first, to be honest with you, Dom. I would recommend just like, you're probably gonna... Like, I feel like once you're moving, it's not gonna be that big of a deal, but like, before you're like actually good at starting like from a stop, it's gonna be a little bit of a trick, I think. And get it done within 20 minutes? Probably. Yeah, you can probably learn pretty quickly. Helps recovery from self-pleasure sessions? It does? What? Do you know how to... is this like the Gooner tool? Is that what this is? Is that just the Gooner tool? Only for Gooners? So are you supposed to like... Is that how you supposed to do it? It's like... It's kind of fun though. Keep the momentum like doing it. Yeah, I guess it starts going fast. It's okay. It's alright. It's still pretty sore. I need to go to the doctor for it. I can feel it, especially right here. Like I've been trying to like lay off a melee because of it. I don't know exactly why. Dude, when did you last goon? Oh, I don't goon with this wrist. Just your wrist in a circle. Like this movement or this movement? Oh, am I supposed to do it like that? Ah, I see. That might be it. Do we need to turn 25? We have 24-hour streams? Maybe. That's not a terrible idea. 25-hour stream for 25, turning 25. Go with the momentum. Downhill after 25. Don't remind me. I feel like this is not helping my wrist, but whatever. I feel like that hurt it more than anything. I can definitely get the car to coast by riding the shift pedal at the bare minimum. I'm confident enough at that skill. I mean, yeah, nah, you don't want to ride the shift pedal. You don't want to ride the clutch pedal. Like it's not good. It's used to strengthen the muscles in your fingers and wrists and forearms and even shoulders while also improving blood circulation. Ah, maybe I have to look more into it. You burn up the clutch. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like a motorcycle. Motorcycle clutches are built a little bit differently. You can definitely ride motorcycle clutches a lot more than you can a car clutch. They're not the same. You know how to coast, but you don't want to coast. You don't want to ride the clutch to coast. Don't give it gas when you coast. What are you talking? See that? What are you talking about? What do you mean coasting? You're not. Whenever you shift it into gear, you should be playing with the throttle a little bit. Honestly, even when I'm downshifting, I use the throttle, right? I rev match. You gotta rev match that shit. I even rev match my bike. Like I've been rev matching that shit. Used to a bike slowly. Yeah, but you don't wanna. You don't wanna. If you're just talking about in first gear, you definitely don't wanna ride the clutch. You get to it and then you're past it, and then you're fine. Like once you're past first gear, second gear is a little tricky, but then not that hard. And once you're to third, you're pretty much home free. But really, you're just... What you need to do, Dob, is you need to go to a parking lot and just practice starting and stopping. Until you just get that, like, feel for where the grab plane is. And then you're just fine, you know? Maybe drink more water than Mountain Dew. Water can help lubricate your joints. Yeah, I need to go to a doctor. I don't really understand what it is. I just, like, wiped my makeup. God damn it. I don't even know what it is. It's like sometimes it hurts and sometimes it doesn't. It feels like I can't play guitar because it hurts too much to play guitar, but playing Melee makes it feel better for some reason. I don't really get it. I use the clutch. I'm used to clutch in, shift up, let out. Yeah, I mean that's when you're shifting up, right? But you just need to let it out slowly when you're doing that. It's like you can't just... If you push in the clutch and then dump it, it's gonna be really fucking rough. I can teach you, dog. I can teach you. What's the temp in my house today? I have it set at 80 right now. Third gear's your best friend. Yeah. Really, it's just about starting from a stop. That's the biggest thing on like manual transmissions that a lot of people struggle with. Starting from a stop, you really have to be careful because it's like, especially if you're on a hill, I feel like it's easier on a bike because you don't have as much weight coming back down on you. But when you're on a hill and like a car, it starts moving when you let off the brake. And that's the scariest thing for new people who are learning to drive a clutch is hill starts. Once you get hill starts, you're good. That did not like being dumped. Yeah. Thank you, T47, for the follow. Use e-brake on a hill if you can. Not all vehicles you can do that trick. Like I had a Ford Ranger for a while that had a 5-speed, but you couldn't do that because it had the e-brake was on the floor, and so you can't just like ride it up with that. I never used that trick in this first place. I never liked that trick, so I never actually used it. I just got good and just fucking got. I just got good. I don't know. I never worry about hill starts now. I mean, it's like, I guess I've just been driving, because I daily drive a manual, I guess, but I really don't ever worry about hill starts. $76 is comfortable with a box fan? It seems way too high. Well, I think it's a little bit cooler on my side of the trailer. I don't know if it's 80 in here right now. I think it's probably more like 75 where I'm sitting right now, but I don't know exactly. I'd have to get like a temperature gauge or some shit, but it's like the AC thing is set over. It might be 80, but I don't necessarily think it is. Auto clutches? Ew, auto clutches are so gay. Ew. I can't. I don't know how to shift. Just ride it up and down the hill neutral. You aren't any steep ass hills like that. You could ride it down the hill in neutral. You don't really ever want to coast to neutral, Dob. I'm gonna be honest. You don't really want to coast to neutral, especially if you're getting off the highway and you're going like downhill. and you're building up momentum in neutral, you can actually explode your transmission if you hold the clutch down and coast while the clutch is in. You don't really ever want to do that, I'm gonna be honest. But I'm not talking about like a hill. I'm talking about a hill start. It's like you're on a hill, your car's like that, and you're stopped, and you have to take off. That's a hill start, yeah. Even small hill can be tough when learning on or remembering how to shift, yeah. Riding downhill in a heavy truck is a good way to die. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you're in like a really high gear, and then you push in the clutch, you gotta think, like, everything is getting transmitted back through to the clutch itself. So the clutch is still spinning with the road speed. And if you're in a really high gear and your road is the thing driving the actual transmission, it can cause the clutch to speed up to such insane RPMs that it will explode. It's a real thing that can happen. You do not want to coast in neutral. Or you don't want to, you can coast in neutral, but do not coast with the clutch in. And I don't really recommend coasting in neutral either, though, because if you ever need to, like on the DOT test, when I took my test for my CDL, you can't go the length of the vehicle that you're driving in neutral. So you have to be in gear at that. Like, you can't like coast for the entire length of your vehicle. So if you're coming up to a stop, you can't just push in the clutch and coast. You have to actually put it in gear. Because if you need to go and you need to get out of the way, you need to be in gear to immediately go. You don't want to have to then think, oh, I need to move, and then put it in gear and then shift. You just need to go. That's why whenever I like come up to a stop, I don't put my bike in neutral. I just keep it in first and then just keep the clutch held down, and whenever I need to go, I just... Why would you have the clutch in why would you have the clutch in while neutral, not just let it roll down the hill and see what happens? What? Why would you have the clutch in... Wait, what? I'm confused. What's with the wink? What's with the wink, Dom? I don't get it. Are you cold? I'm not really cold right now. It's actually pretty nice in here. It was a little bit hot earlier, but... In a high gear, you won't be able to get the RPMs under control. Your brakes will heat up and fail. Yeah. It's joke. It's joke. Priorities. I wasn't driving, sir. I just did it. It just did it on its own. Wanted to see where it was going. I don't think that's gonna hold up in court, Dom. I do not think that's gonna hold up in court. Chat, I think I'm gonna, after the stream, I think I'm gonna go, so like in 30 minutes, I'm gonna go to Walmart. I'm a little bit nervous because it's the first time I've gone. I'm gonna have to get on like a main road. Like not one of those like the, you know, inner city roads, but like a proper like almost highway. You know those roads that are like highways, but they really aren't highways, but they're still like 60 miles an hour. That's the kind of road I'm going on, and I'm only gonna be on it for like a second, but it's a step up. So I'm a little nervous, but I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. And I'm gonna go to Walmart, and then I'm gonna go inside Walmart, and then I'm gonna get shit at Walmart, and then I'm gonna get out of Walmart, and then I'm gonna go to McDonald's, and then I'm gonna come back from McDonald's. Let me get strapped so we can ride sometime soon. Yeah, I'd love to go on a ride, though. It'd be weird though, because your bike would be slower than mine, so I would have to be like slowing down for you, which would be crazy. If I'm on a rebel. If not, I'll prep the 764 clone. Okay, I think I'll be all right. I think I'm good. I've got confidence. I'm very confident right now. Just don't do 50? Yeah. Honestly, my bike goes... I almost got it up to 80 today. I might try to get it up to 80 later. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how... I want to see if I can get up to 80. Because I know a lot of people can't go 80 on their Rebels, but I want to know if, because I'm light enough, if I can go 80 on my Rebel. The one thing, though, it did, like, sputter a little bit earlier today, and I was a little bit, like... Like, I was driving earlier, and it, like... cut out for a second, like it went, and I was like, what the fuck? I think it was just some like bad fuel getting ran through the carburetor, because I just filled it up, so I know it's not running on empty, but I don't know, it's probably just like a carburetor thing. If your trailer is hotter than usual by portable fans on the steam room and then another one in the bedroom and it keeps air circulated in your trailer, it might help save you on AC. It could. I just don't know where I'd mount one of those. Like, I could mount one on these windows, but I don't know if I want to. I guess I could, but I have to seal it right. Fill a tank. Yeah, it's true. Das muss das unbedingt lassen. Muss das unbedingt lassen. What does that mean? What did I just say? Did I just like say a slur or something? What did you have me say? Every Florida home needs a box fan. What fuel did I put in it? I put no ethanol. I put a 90 octane or whatever it was. It just at the pump there's an option. You get like the normal options, and then you have the other one on the left, which normally is diesel, but in this case it's no ethanol. Why do they put the no ethanol on a different nozzle anyway? I wonder what that's for. Just because it's like the ethanol gets in the hose, maybe. Miss das unbedingt listen. Have to read this. Isn't the 085? Yeah, I had something. I think it's 90. I think that's what I got. It doesn't have any ethanol. That's the thing. It's the ethanol free kind, because that's what I was told. It's like 50 cents. It's like half a dollar more expensive, which is fucking stupid. Like, I kind of want to just put the cheap shit in there just because fuck it, but I was told I should probably put the no ethanol stuff in, so that's what I'm gonna do. Is the Duolingo streak intact? It is. Where am I at on the Duolingo streak? We're at 536. Some of those porta fans, you can put it on a stand. I mean, I have a ceiling fan. I don't really need like a box fan. I have a ceiling fan. Unleaded is a Honda. I use 97 on my bike though. Cost me $3.75. It cost me $5 to fill up. And I went 66 miles before I had to fill up. I don't know if maybe, I don't know, we'll have to see, like, what kind of gas mileage I actually get. I'm, like, excited now, because I get to go ride again. Chat, I get to go ride again tonight. I'm, like, excited. I'm, like, excited for it. Oh, 1 whole gallon. I used to put the highest stuff in mine. The lower stuff would make it tick. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna probably stick to 0 ethanol if I can find it. Like, if I'm not at a gas station that doesn't... If I'm at a gas station that doesn't have ethanol free, then I'll probably be okay, but I'm gonna try to stick with just ethanol free for... Because that's what was recommended to me, so... 100 miles, 1 whole gallon. Read Trey's message? No, they have a standing box, fans, no mount needed. Do I need a box fan? I have a ceiling fan. Like, isn't the ceiling fan good enough? The 85 stuff isn't that great, though. If they have 90, that's good. I think that's what I put in my bike, is 90. I think that's what they had. You enjoy your bike more than the car? Right now I am, just because it's like, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm getting to the point where I'm past, like, the... Oh, I'm scared to get on the bike, you know what I mean? Like, I'm past the, like, scary part, and now I'm, like, having a lot of fun with it. So I'm just, like, I have a lot more confidence right now, and I don't feel like... I feel like I can go a lot further than I did before, so I'm just really having a lot of fun with it, so... And I'm enjoying it a lot right now. I'm, like, excited because I get to go back out there tonight, and then... I don't know if it's a good idea if the bike is going to sit for a while. Otherwise, regular fuel is fine. If the bike is going to sit there in the winter, use stabilizer or run ethanol free. Well, I don't really plan on letting it sit for a while, and I live in Florida, so I don't really have to worry about winters. So it's like I don't have riding seasons where I live, so that's kind of nice. That's the good thing about Florida is there's no riding seasons. I'm like kind of excited, chat. I'm like excited. I want to go out. I want to go out and ride. I want to go out and ride, Jet. I want to go out and ride. Ethanol isn't that great for a bike engines, as far as I understand. It burns up the pistons quicker. I see. I'm assuming this bike is electric start. 110-pound femboy can't work a kick. I could do a kickstand start. I think I could. I mean, it is electric start, but I think I know the trick where you like use your left leg as a pendulum and then you use that to like build momentum to get it to go. I've seen the Japanese do it. I know how to do it. I kind of want to get one of those old like fucking clunkers like Harleys that just sounds like it's rattling itself to death, and it's like you need to have like a kickstart to start it. Then just use whatever fuel you like if you're going to run regularly. I've been riding for 20 years on many different bikes and I've never needed ethanol free. Yeah, I mean, it's a Honda Rebel, so it's not that big of a deal. What I want to do to eventually is I want to put a different sprocket in, like the rear sprocket, and then I want to put double carb on it. So like the rear sprocket should hopefully get it a bit more comfortable at higher speeds. Like maybe I could go highway speeds with a little bit higher of a gear ratio. And then with the double carb, I hope it's just to get a not like a ton of power, but enough power so it feels like it feels right now. Like if it's as fast 0 to 60 as it is right now, but with just a little bit more top end so I can go on the highway comfortably, that's kind of what I'm looking for. But you got in hurricane season, there's that. Yeah, but hurricane, I'm not gonna ride my bike when there's a hurricane above head, you know, that only happens like a couple days out of the year. I couldn't do a kick. Well, most people can't. The reason they started doing electric was because people would break legs. Damn. Rebel. I put 93 in everything except my 0-turn mower. Yeah, I'm sure it'd be fine, to be honest, you know, but I'm just gonna stick with the ethanol free if I can, because, you know, might as well. Might as well. I gotta try to take care of the old girl, you know. She's not that old of a bike. It's a 2009, so it's kind of... In fact, I'm pretty sure it's the newest vehicle that I've ever owned. Chat, that's kind of sad. Because I had a 2003 Lexus, and that I think was the newest thing I'd owned until this. Which is now the newest thing I own, because it's 2009. It's 2009, dude. What the fuck? And it feels so old because it's carbureted and it's an older Honda Rebel, but it's 2009. Dude, everybody says rip the Lexus. I hated that fucking Lexus, man. Newest vehicles, that's a good thing. Yeah, and a newer vehicle's kind of sick. I do want a new bike, though. Like, I want, like, a brand new Honda Rebel 1100. That's what I really want to get. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get it. But man, if I could get my hands on an 1100, fuck. I think that's what I'm going to try to go to. I think it's going to be good for me to start on the 250, though. I feel like I'll get a lot of good experience on the 250. So that when I am ready to upgrade, like when I have enough money to upgrade to the 1100, then I'll probably be a lot more set up to actually ride an 1100. My Harley is a 2009, Ducati is a 2014, F-150 is a 2013, Mustang 2015. I let others buy new and then depreciate, then I scoop them up. Yeah, I never buy a new car. Buying new is such a scam. Why did you hate the Lexus? Because it was automatic. I mean, it was comfy as shit, but it was boring. I hate driving cars that are boring. It's like, I like to enjoy what I drive, and I just love shifting. I love shifting gears. I love feeling the clutch. I love shifting it to the point where if I don't, it's literally like a little dopamine hit every time I shift. So I'm pretty sure I'm literally addicted to it, because like if I drive an automatic, I get like this twinge in my brain that's like, ah, I could be shifting right now. Like I literally every single time I drive an automatic, I get that feeling. I've had 2 automatics in my life. I had a automatic V8 Dodge Dakota, and I loved that little truck, but man, was I so happy to get a manual afterwards. I went from that to the Ford Ranger, and I was so much more happy with the Ford Ranger because I just like shifting. I like shifting. It gets me out of binds. You get more control. It's just better in every single way. I don't like the... It's like, fucking... That's a weird face I just made. I like actually being able to move and like feel the gears and feel the transmission, and then you can feel like the road underneath your feet. It's so much fucking better, chat. It's like, I just could not stand that Lexus. Like, I do not regret trading the Lexus for my BMW like, at all. Like, at all. Like, I love that BMW. Rebel 1100 is pretty nice. A friend of mine bought hers over a year over to me for some work. It was the DCT model, so automatic, weird feeling. That's the one thing about the 1100 I don't understand, is that so many of them are DCTs. I don't get it. Like, why do you buy a bike and then buy it as a DCT? For some people who have, like, wrist problems, I get it. When you just can't do the clutch, it's better than not riding at all. But, like, I'd much rather have the one with the manual. That's the problem, is I'm gonna have to try to find one that has the actual 6-speed with it, or I'm gonna have to buy it new. And I don't really know when I'm gonna ever be able to buy a new bike. I say that BB is a lucky guy, but Astra drives all the time. You sounded aroused just talking about it. I just love shifting gears. It's so... the tactile feeling on my butt. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty accurate. That's pretty much how it goes every time I get in an automatic. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much how it goes, chat. Oh fuck, I'm moving the thing. Where is this? Block that. To make shifting sound central, it is a little central though, but it's like a little dopamine hit like every time I shift. So why would I drive an automatic that's just not nearly as enjoyable to drive? Astra's a typical girl dumping the dependable beta Lexus for the unreliable bad boy E30. Exactly, exactly. I can change. I can fix it, chat. I can fix it. I can fix it. I can make it change. I can make it change, chat. I can fix him. Does the E30 still have issues? Yeah, of course it still has issues. I mean, it runs and drives, and it has AC and working windows, so I can't complain too much, but the radio doesn't work, the horn doesn't work, the turn signals don't work. It probably needs new suspension. It definitely needs new brakes. It needs an oil change. It needs a coolant flush. It needs a brake flush. It needs a clutch flush. Well, no, actually I did that recently, so it just needs a brake fluid flush. That's probably gonna mean a clutch flush anyway, though. And then it needs a differential flush and a transmission flush. And then it also needs a new top and a new interior. But it does run, and it does drive, and it gets 18 miles a gallon, which is pretty fucking nice. And it is a convertible, so I could take the top down if I want to, though it's not very great. And the top leaks, and so it's like wet and moldy in the interior because it gets wet, and I can't do anything about it. And so I need to like get a new top for it, so then I can put a new interior in it. Just I can fix her, chat. I can fix her. I can fix her, chat. And I just why you don't drive it? I do drive it though. I mean, it is technically my daily driver, because that's the whole point of the bike though, is that it's able to take miles off of the Beamer, so that I can spend more time putting money and stuff into the Beamer without actually putting that many miles on it. That's kind of the idea. That's the whole point of getting the bike, is that it takes miles away from the Beamer. I'm still gonna need the Beamer to do like bigger grocery runs or stuff that's further away, or anything that requires me to go on the interstate for like then I'll take the car. But if I can get to the point where I can drive to Tampa on the back roads with the Rebel, I'm gonna drive the Rebel probably more than the car. Your car and bike have pronouns now. Tina, 2 kids with the face tats and 2 baby daddies. I can fix her. Is named them. You just need to find some backwards Tampa. Well, there are backwards Tampa, and I've seen them. In fact, one of them runs right through Green Swamp, which seems like a really fun, like, long, straight road. The main problem about, like, going to Tampa, I think, is not the actual road trip for the most part. It's mainly once you're in Tampa, driving around, like, actual Tampa is AIDS. It's fucking AIDS, dude, and I really don't want to do it. I think I'll be fine, but it's like, even driving a car around that fucking place is scary, dude. It's fucking crazy. Tampa traffic sucks, yeah. It's like, really fucking... there's just a lot of lanes, a lot of people, a lot of impatient people doing a lot of, like, really quick actions. It's like it's the final boss. First, I need to get really comfortable in my area, and then I need to start pushing it so I can go back to... then I'll be able to go to Dob. Once I'm able to go to Dob, that's like the final boss for my area. Once I'm able to go to him, then I'm good. Then I can go to Tampa. Then I can push it to Tampa. And then Tampa will be the next goal. And once I can go all the way to Tampa, I think I'm just good. I think that's the end. That's the final boss is Tampa. Lane splitting is illegal in Florida. Is lane splitting legal in Florida? I don't think so, but I also don't think I'd want to lane split. I understand that when you're at a stoplight, it can be safer because then you don't have anybody, like, coming up right behind you, but I always hate people who lane split because it's like, people in cars generally hate people who lane split, so I don't want to piss off the people in the cars, you know, the big 2-ton death machines that could easily kill me. So, I'd rather just not do that. Tampa is Ganondorf. Yeah, pretty much. The final destination. Yes and no. I thought it was just straight up illegal here. Lane splitting is stupid in my opinion. I think so too. I really think it is. Like, especially if you're lane splitting on the highway, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, if you're at a stoplight and you know that there are people coming up fast behind you, it may be a good idea. Like, my thing is, though, I just keep it in first gear, right? So if I'm at a stoplight and there are people in front of me and there are people coming up behind me and it's clear that the guy doesn't see me and is gonna hit me if I don't move out of the way, that's when you just, like, give it throttle out at the clutch. You don't even need to do anything else. You just give it throttle out at the clutch and just right in between the two cars. And that's how you can get away with it. But that's really not even lane splitting, because I'm not, like, going to the front of the line. I'm just getting out of the way of the car behind me, you know? Go to the P.O. Box on Thursday. I'll probably go before Thursday. I'll probably go on Monday or Tuesday. It's no longer legal in Florida. Well, I really wasn't planning on lane splitting anyway, so... I really think lane splitting is kind of dumb. I know there's people who say it's safer than, like, not lane splitting in certain situations, but especially... I fucking... One of my, like, least favorite interactions with a motorcyclist I've ever had, I was, like, in, like, Claremont or some bullshit, and there was, like, I was driving, and there was this biker gang, and, you know, they were, like, a Harley biker gang, where they have, like, the half helmets, the tattoos, the long beards. They were clearly, like, some fucking... And they were, like, fucking... They were, like, it was traffic, right? We were all packed in there pretty tight, and they were just weaving in, touching people's cars, and just being, like, an asshole to everybody else around them, and I was just like, you fuckers. You fuckers. I fucking hate it so much, dude. I was in lingerie. I didn't try on the lingerie yet. Even riding next to someone is not legal. You have to be staggered. Well, staggered is way safer. Driving, like, right next to somebody is not very safe. I'm going Thursday. Why on Thursday? Specifically, why on Thursday? I can go back. I mean, it's not like it's that far away. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a really big fan of lane splitting, so I'm just not gonna do it. And even if it was legal here in Florida, I wouldn't do it, so I'm not really that concerned. Delivery date, I'm guessing. But what did you send, Color Bear? But what did you send? I'm curious. Go on Thursday. You didn't try it on? Well, no, I didn't see anybody between then and now. Why would I try it on? chat, I'm gonna go. I'm about to go. I'm like excited because I get to go I'm gonna get some McDonald's too. I'm so excited. Do you have all your bike gear now? From, not now, but like I have the, like, from here to here coming. So I have a new helmet coming, which is really nice. And then I have a new jacket coming, which is really nice. And then I have gloves and a back protector. And so now all I need is proper riding jeans and proper riding boots. And for, like, the riding pants, I really don't know what I want to do. Because, like, here, I'll show you guys. Is this gonna dox me if I show this? I don't think so. Alright, let me show this to you. Alright, so this is what I would need. It would be like $200 to get for the whole pants. Which is not terrible. $200 for riding pants is not bad. And that's just because I need the $30 armor with the pants, because the actual hip armor does not come with the pants for some reason. But I definitely want hip armor. So this might be like the cheapest, best option I can go with, because it's like the right size for me. It's got level 2 knee armor. It's got like abrasion resistant. It just doesn't look that cool. That's my only problem with it. I think I'd rather have jeans. But if I go to like the most safe jeans, like if I go CE level AAA with armor, with level 2 armor. Okay, well it didn't select the AAA. It's like these are my only two options. The Nox MK2. And these look really cool. Like, I think these might be like the best jeans I could get. But the problem is they're not in stock and I don't know where to get them. And I don't know if I could get them in my size. And this is just women's. So this is really what I'd want right here. Alright, here, this would be the best. Because it's got the AAA abrasion resistance. It's got the level 2 armor. But it's only got level 1 hip. So maybe I could upgrade the hip armor to level 2 or something, but I don't know. I don't know exactly what to do. But the legs and the boots, I don't think they're as important, so. How much I safely? Lane reflectors are too big on the road to do any safe lane splitting anyhow? Yeah. If it gets there before Thursday, I'll DM you? Okay. Shanghai a cyber assassin. That does look pretty cool. I want to do like a bike cosplay like this. Chat, I still really want that cat helmet. I want it so fucking bad, chat. I want the cat helmet so bad. I don't even know what to do about it because I don't need it. I definitely don't need it, and I shouldn't wear it because it's not as safe. But it's so fucking cute. $200 for jeans makes me want to puke. I say 20 for mine when I get them. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. But just normal jeans aren't nearly as safe as riding jeans. Like, they're basically, you might as well not be wearing jeans at all. Like, you might as well be wearing shorts. Like, jeans don't really offer basically any protection at all. Homeworld done bad for the cat helmet? Yeah, but can you blame me? Like, fuck, dude. It's so cute. I have it in my... Oh, no. I put it in my wish list, I think. I did. I put it in my wish list. Like, how could you tell me that this isn't the cutest helmet of all time? I just want it, chat. It's so cute. I love it. I fucking love it, chat. Alas. Alas. I don't need it. I don't need it. $200 jeans ain't gonna stop broke bone, to be fair, but I get you want to be safe as possible. Yeah, but it can prevent you from having like a worse break. You know what I mean? Like if you have no knee protection and you go down and you take a 50 kilojoule hit to your knee, that full 50 kilojoules of energy is going into your knee. Right? But if you have knee armor that's level 2, that's less than 9 kilojoules that is going into your knee. But remember that you only need 4 kilojoules or kilonewtons of force or whatever the fucking term is to break a bone. So you're still probably gonna break the bone. But here's the thing. It's much better to break a bone like 30% of the way through than it is to break a bone like 70% of the way through. It's gonna be way easier to heal if it's less broken, right? Because bones heal with blood flow. And so if a bone breaks, and it breaks so that there's only a little bit of the bone still left, it's gonna have a hard time sending blood through that little bit. And so it's gonna take a lot longer to heal. And I know this shit because I experienced it with this fucking hand, right? This bone right here just happened to break in the wrong spot that didn't have good blood flow, and so I had to have surgery to fix it. The point is like, knee armor or armor in the first place might not prevent you from breaking a bone, but it might prevent you from having to have surgery. So I'd say it's still probably pretty worth it. It looked cool the same. Have you watched the anime yet? I haven't. I need to. How can she be cold in Florida summer? I don't know, chat. Damn bad for the cat helmet. It's so cute. I kind of want to get like a cat suit to go with it, chat. Oh, fuck, I love it. I need that. I need that helmet. I need to get that helmet. I don't know how. I don't know when. It's not at all a priority, but I need to get that helmet. I need to, chat. You don't understand. I have to do it. I have to. Because, like, I have the yellow jacket. It would look so cool with the yellow. I mean, imagine the yellow cat helmet with the yellow mechanic jacket. It would look so sick. It looks so sick, chat. It looks so fucking sick. The skin and low body fat makes you cold a lot easier. Yeah. Yeah. Just buy a cheap one for wear as a cosplay. That is a cheap one. It is a cheap Chinese one. That's the problem. That's why I can't like actually wear it on the road, because it's not as safe. It's probably safer than the helmet I'm currently wearing though, so it's probably not that bad, but it's definitely safer than the 3/4 helmet I'm currently wearing. 150 is cheap for a helmet? Yeah. 150 is really cheap for a helmet. I think that the helmet that I'm getting, that Derek bought, thank you very much, Derek, it was like 270. And it's considered a mid to low end helmet. It's not even considered, like, it doesn't even have a lot of bells and whistles. It doesn't have the flip down visor. It's pretty bare bones and basic. Because, like, realistically, if you want a decent mid-range helmet, it's going to cost you $500. And if you want a good helmet, like a top tier helmet, it's going to cost you $1,000. It's crazy. I know it's less than 30, but it's not full face. Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? Half helmets really just are not safe. They're not nearly as safe. Like, yeah, if you hit your head right here, it's fine. But if you go down on a bike, what are you gonna do? You're gonna do that. And then your hands are gonna hit. But what's gonna hit after your hands hit? It's gonna go bam right there into your chin. You're gonna get fucked up. 3/4 just, they aren't it, man. They aren't it. I'm glad I have my 3/4 because I'm sure I'll still use it when it's really fucking hot out. But like, a full face helmet is just way safer. Like, it's just, in my mind, there's no point to not wear a full face helmet just because of how much the safety, like how much of a difference it makes in terms of safety. I didn't need my full face. Well, that's lucky. That's lucky. You don't want to need the full face. I hope that I can say at the end of my motorcycle riding journey that I never needed any of the gear that I got. But I definitely want the gear, right? Because it's on the off chance that something happens, that's when you need the gear. Like, if you're going over your bike and you're falling off at 60 miles an hour, that's when you don't want to be like, oh, damn, man, I really wish that I had invested in a full-face helmet right now, because now I'm about to eat literal shit and have my face permanently disfigured because I didn't want to have a full-face helmet. It's just like, nah, I'll just take a full face. The donacle is complete, yes. So good. That's so good. Thank you. Thank you everybody for donating for that. Thank you, Vanna. Thank you Cherries, and thank you everybody who donated. I didn't need my face. I mean, after my face is gone. I need a new goal now. Hell yeah. Maybe I'll make the new goal for the cat helmet. Cat ear helmet. I don't know. There's a couple other things I want to get to. Like, I found this, like, camel like back thing that it goes on your tank, so it's like a tank bag, but it's like a water pack, so it like actually like it sits on your fuel tank and you can drink water out of it, and it looks really convenient and nice, and I kind of want to get one, but it's like $150, so I'm probably not gonna get one. At least not any. Maybe for Christmas I'll get something like this, but I want to get like an actual water bladder. I want to get some sort of water system. Like I either get a water bladder or this. I think this would be really, really nice, but I don't know if I need this, especially since I have that big ass backpack. I could probably get a decent sized bladder and then put it in my backpack. I also need a first aid kit to put in my backpack. I need to get a couple other things to put in my backpack. I have a camelback and I use it when I ride my bicycle a lot. They're nice. Yeah. The nice thing about that one is it's like not here. It's like just right in front of you, so you don't have to go. You know what I mean? I don't know. Hello, Smoky Shell. Would you ever go to Daytona for Bike Week? Absolutely, that would be really fun. What I really want to do, I want to get, eventually I want to get all the cameras and everything, and then do like moto content. I want to do like a motorcycle tour throughout Florida. What did we call it, Taco? What was it? The Tour de Babaluna? Tour de Babaluna. I gotta go on the Tour de Babaluna chat. Leesburg is closer and has Bike Week. I think my grandpa was here when it was actually Bike Week in Leesburg recently. Anyway, fit check. Alright, I'll do a fit check and then we'll end the stream. Gosh, Matt. Final fit check. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It was called Tour de la Babaluna de Florida. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!